Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In this last episode, we've actually versed Blackpool and it was actually a pretty comprehensive victory. I wouldn't say it would be a, a one-sided victory, but I would say it's a comprehensive victory as we did rest our big players and we also got Thomas Partey into the starting lineup despite being unhappy with the squad. About the rumors saying that Partey would actually leave Arsenal, and there were two teams that were interested in Partey. One of them is Man City, and the other one is Liverpool. I actually did transfer listed Partey to Liverpool, but we don't know at the moment. Negotiations are currently going on. But now in today's episode, we're actually going to take on Bournemouth. Yes, Bournemouth seems like a pretty average team, but it's away from home, so it's going to be very tricky here. So playing away from home is kind of not our specialty. Yeah, we do get wins, but that's when we might, concede draws like we did against Crystal Palace. We played away from home and we actually got a draw against Crystal Palace. So I don't know if it's the same fate as how we are going to get in, against Bournemouth and such. But I think now our players are already rested. I'm not sure if I could really give Partey, one last chance because that was actually Partey's last match. We don't know because I did transfer list Partey to Liverpool. I accepted the offer. So that Partey could get a bit of game time. So yeah. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe as it really means a lot. It gives me a lot of support. It basically gives me a lot of support and that's how I get more motivation. So yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just enjoy this episode. Alright guys, we're here to see Arsenal up against Bournemouth in Vitality Stadium. It's a pretty strange stadium for Bournemouth here, but hear this. I'm pretty sure this should be worth it. And as you can see, Spurs versus Liverpool, one of the big matches. And here's Mikel Arteta top roll with Finland, which I did say in the previous episode that I won't be showing you international matches with Arteta. That will be done off film. And basically, or in cut film or so. Basically, like when it's not live or so. But yeah, let's take a look at the team management here. See how they're coping up here. So Havertz, everyone is actually fit except the only players that needs a bit of rest is Kai Havertz, Ben White, and Gabriel. They're like the only players that need to be rested. So Havertz, we could most likely play with, we'll do that in the starting lineup, and still Partey is a bit unhappy, but we have Vieira back, if his fitness is back. Cedric could be a shout, and even for a centre-back, we're obviously going to put Timber, but Timber's also low in his morale, so not in his morale, but in his fitness. We're obviously not going to put Holding. We did put Holding, and maybe that's the reason why we lost. Maybe I think that might have costed that Spurs game because ever since that Saliba injury in the 22-23 season, Arsenal went, complete downhill from there. And that's when Holding was taken, Holding was like a first reserve player for the centre-backs. And he actually flopped. He actually, conceded draws against West Ham, Liverpool, and then Southampton. And then he even choked that loss to Everton. So, and then Brighton. So, yeah. But you know what? What about Calafiori? I mean, Calafiori, he's also battling fitness. However, Cedric and Vieira are like the only shouts here to replace Havertz and White. But I'm not sure about Gabriel because he's having some fitness issues. But we'll talk about that later. So for now, let's just take a look at the standings here for us and Bournemouth. So we're currently in 5th place because we could have had chance to be in the top four position, but you know what happened? Ever since that loss to Spurs, we are crumbling. We're in 5th place despite that shaky loss to Spurs. But Bournemouth, they're actually 13th place. They only have 2 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses, while we have 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. But I'm pretty sure that we should get the win here. And Man City, as always, are at the top of the table. That's the reason why I don't want Partey to go to Man City. Because Man City has always created problems here for us. They always like to steal players from us. I mean, yes, two of our players came from Man City, Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko, Alexander Zinchenko, two players. They were actually from Man City, Jesus and Zinchenko. So, and they're like the reason why they're actually performing well here for us. But yeah, let's take a look at Bournemouth's starting 11 pre-match report. They're going with Adama Traore, I think. That's Adama Traore, if I remember correctly. Here's Billing, Christie, Rothwell, Dewsbury Hall, Caden Dewsbury Hall, who actually was from Leicester City, but I think made a transfer move to Bournemouth. He might have actually been the replacement here for Enes Unal, because Enes Unal actually made the replacement, went to Man United. Then Smith, Senesi, Kelly, who's actually the skipper, but I think it will be someone else. Miranda. And then here's the substituted players: Kluivert, Kirkis, Dominic Solanke, who's actually a pretty good player here for Bournemouth, Fredericks, Anthony, Randolph, and Semenyo. So yeah, those are our pre-match report. And so Bournemouth are actually going for a standard formation, while we are going for the gegenpressing as usual. And now, as usual, we'll be making some changes. So, yep. So our only two confirm changes would be Kai Havertz and Ben White. But Gabriel is like the only tricky one, because Timber's also low in morale. Well, not morale, but in stamina issues. So we're gonna put Vieira as a replacement here for Havertz. And I think, is Kai Havertz actually a bit... He's 24, whereas I think Vieira's a talented player, so that's the reason why I didn't put him on loan. Is he actually younger than Havertz? Yeah, he is. He is actually younger than Havertz. So, but Havertz is actually rated higher than him, so that's the reason why. Pepe's rested, obviously. He had a pretty good Carabao Cup match, and we're obviously going to put Cedric as a replacement here for Ben White. And Timber will basically be the replacement here for Gabriel. I think that's our only hope, because, I mean, Holding would be an option. He is an option, and he's 76 fitness. But I don't really trust him, because, he might have costed that loss. And he also has a shorter pace than, I think, Timber. Yeah, Timber has more pace than him, so that's the reason why I'm actually going to take the bullet and substitute Gabriel with Timber. Gabriel's actually going to go in the reserves, because he has a bit of stamina issues. So the only replacement here, so Holding will be there, but he'll be as a substituted player. I'm not actually going to put Holding as a starter. And yeah, that's our formation here. I mean, that's our changes here. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like it. And without further ado, let's just enjoy this match. Alright guys, Gabriel Jesus have actually scored 8 goals in the Premier League, and now is the top scorer. Can he replicate it? And here's the stadium here for Bournemouth, Vitality Stadium, as they take on Arsenal. So here are the players getting ready for the action. And I'm pretty sure they're actually telling the name of the players. All right. So, sorry for a bit of silence. I always be silent whenever the background commentator is, listing the players. But what I was about to say is that Arsenal really have to step up here. They've just not been at their best in terms of the Premier League, and because of balancing many competitions, must have costed them. Especially, resting some of their players and, using the players who have actually played in the Europa League Might have costed them badly. But now they're fully rested. Now they're actually playing in the Premier League. And now here's Arsenal. Our only 3 changes here would be Timber for Gabriel, Cedric for Ben White, and Fabio Vieira for Kai Havertz. Whereas the remainder of the players who have actually been rested for the Carabao Cup are actually back in. It looks like they're getting ready for the match. I'm pretty sure Arsenal will be doing the kickoff, or is it Bournemouth? It's Bournemouth. I can see from the background. They're actually going to be doing the kickoff first. So, without further ado, let's just enjoy this match. Enjoy this kickoff here. Bournemouth will be starting the kickoff with the ball. They're actually the home team, so like I said, Arsenal are like slightly the underdogs in terms of going, facing mediocre teams away from home. And now here's Fabio Vieira with a touch. Still Vieira. Finds Kamavinga. Finds Bukayo Saka. It's Saka. Finds Martin Odegaard. It's Odegaard. Still Odegaard. Finds Saka. Saka in the middle. Saka shoots, and I'm not surprised. He scored this one. Saka's basically deadly in terms of actually creating, ball possession and also, being in the box. He's basically a goal poacher, basically, in terms of when he's in the box and such. But let's take a look at the replay here. What a pass here from Odegaard. Bukayo Saka just went into the middle and just scores an easy goal. They're not basically relying on Gabriel Jesus, even though when Arsenal are in indeed trouble, that's when they have to rely on him. But other players are also contributing, and that's Bukayo Saka. He's one of them. So now we lead the game 1-0. Here's Rothwell with the ball, finds Dewsbury Hall. Here's Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Finds Christie. It's Christie with the ball, finds a bit of space. Christie tries to go for a cross. I think that was Traore that actually tried to do with a volley, but Ramsdale saved it, and he just decides to pass it back to Dewsbury Hall. Finds Christie, the guy who actually was involved in the play. Finds Rothwell. Here's Rothwell. Still Rothwell. Tries to find the player, but Saliba with a good take. Finds Saka. Finding Gabriel Jesus. Still Jesus. Jesus crosses it to Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard. Odegaard with that pace goes into the box. But he's still trying to find players. Still Odegaard finds Jesus. Finds Saka. Saka tries to shoot, but he gets blocked. Finds Cedric. Cedric shoots, but Neto saves this one. And that could have been a chance here for Arsenal to double the lead. But we're actually dominating in terms of the ball possession. And we actually have a corner kick. With obviously Saka taking the corner. Saka goes long. Tries to find one of the Arsenal players, but Mo, I think one of the Bournemouth players took it off. Here's Saka. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard finds Kamavinga. Kamavinga, Jesus. And Jesus scores this one. He's the Premier League top scorer, and he's also an Arsenal top scorer. So no surprise, he gets the job done. And now Arsenal are actually in control of the game, scoring 2 goals in quick succession. Well, it wasn't quick. It wasn't like rapidly quick, like back-to-back shots and back-to-back reaching the goal, but you know what I mean. But Jesus, what a shot from him. And now Arsenal are already in control. They're already having the insurance goal, so they're not worried at all. Only if Bournemouth scores one, then they might actually feel, it's time to defend. But here's Rothwell. Rothwell had that pace, and as you can see right here, there's the update. Man City actually scored. But as you can see right here, Bournemouth did actually score the goal, and I'm pretty sure it was Rothwell who actually got the... Yeah, it was Rothwell that actually scored the goal here for Bournemouth. He actually dribbled dribble past the Arsenal defenders, and Ramsdale could not save this one, unfortunately. I mean, he's a pretty good goalkeeper. That's why I trust him. But when he sometimes makes mistakes, that's when Ramsdale goes into a fraud list. But come on, Ramsdale is just trying his best. He's not a flop for Arsenal. And here's Camavinga, who actually got an assist here on Gabriel Jesus, and he does a back heel pass to Odegaard, finds Cedric, who's actually the replacement here for Ben White because of, the stamina issues. Here's Jesus, still Jesus shoots, and with a cool, calm, collected mind, he scores a brace. I was saying that Arsenal was having a bit of difficulties, but forget I said that. They're actually in control of the game. For the first time, we're actually in control of the game. We're not worried at all. Well, apart from the Fulham game, we actually did score 2 goals. But then Fulham scored 2 goals and, got back into the game. But I'm pretty sure that this time in the Premier League match, we will be cruising control. There's no looking back. But what a goal here from Jesus. 10 goals in just 7 matches. Here's Martinelli. Finds Zinchenko. Here's Zinchenko. Still Zinchenko. Still Zinchenko. Finds Saka. Saka finds Cedric. Still Cedric. Cedric finds Saka. Saka to Odegaard. Odegaard tries to shoot but gets blocked. And he tries to pass, but Kelly intercepts this one. Finds Dewsbury Hall. Now he finds Billing. But Saliba with an interception. Finds Saka. Finds Jesus. Jesus finds Fabio Vieira. Vieira just goes past the defenders and he scores what could be his first goal in the Premier League. His first goal of the season. That too. He actually did assist in the Europa League for Jesus, and now he's actually the one to score the goal in the Premier League, and that too his first ever goal. I'm pretty sure this guy has potential to be one of the best Arsenal players. But what a goal here from Fabio Vieira. And now Arsenal are in control of the game. We could actually repair ourselves after that humiliating defeat to Spurs. And as you can see right here, 1 goal in 1 match. His first goal of the season. And we're already at added time. Here's Rothwell, finds Traore. But I'm pretty sure our Arsenal player is going to get in control. Cedric has it, finds Ramsdale. And that should be the first half of this match. So at halftime, we actually have a cruising lead over Bournemouth, 4 goals to 1. But it's all thanks to Gabriel Jesus scoring a brace, and he also assisted on Fabio Vieira's goal. And that's the reason why we lead over Bournemouth 4 goals to 1. But let's take a look at the highlights here though. This was actually the goal which started the match with the Bukayo Saka goal. And then obviously a pass here from Odegaard. And then to Camavinga, and then finding Jesus, and Jesus scoring this one easily. And then in the 33rd minute, Jesus scores an easy one. I'm pretty sure that was an assist from Saka, I'm not sure. Couldn't see from the background. But this one was an assist from Jesus. Jesus assisted on Fabio Vieira. And Vieira scores his first goal of Arsenal, his first goal of the game, and of the season too. But let's take a look around the grounds. Everton has the lead over Luton Town. Newcastle has the lead over Burnley. Manchester United has the lead over Crystal Palace. Man City has the lead over Wolverhampton Wolves. And West Ham currently draws to Sheffield United. But as usual, Man City doing the Man City ways, having the lead. But we'll be back for the second half. I might have to think of making changes, but at this stage, we're not gonna change the dynamics. We're just gonna keep it as it is. But we'll be back for the second half. All right, guys, we're back in the second half with Arsenal doing with the kickoff. Martinelli passes to Camavinga. Now here's Camavinga. Still Camavinga. Still Camavinga finds Fabio Vieira. Vieira finds Camavinga. Still Camavinga, but he gets tackled by Billing. Now here's Dewsbury Hall. Finds Moore. Finds Rothwell. Finds Traore. Still Traore. Finds Christie. And as you can see at the top left, their next match is against Everton. Now here's Christie with the ball. Back passes to Smith. Finds Christie. Christie pass finds Billing. Now here's Billing. Tries to shoot, but he gets blocked. And it's Cedric that actually made that block. Now here's Camavinga. Finds Jesus. Finds Vieira. Back passes to Martinelli. Here's Martinelli. Martinelli finds Vieira, but I think he got a bit of a nick here. But it's still with Vieira. Vieira shoots, but he blasts this one wide. And it's Moore that actually gets subbed off for Solanke. But we also make a change here so Timber actually goes off for Rob Holding. Because Holding was actually the player whom I haven't trusted since that Spurs defeat. I thought I gave him a chance, but he just had a shorter space, and that's the reason why he just has little pace in himself, and that's the reason why we lost that game. Pardon me. Here's Fabio Vieira. Still Vieira. Still Fabio Vieira. Tries to find it, but Sensi takes this one. Now here's Rothwell. Finds Traore. I'm pretty sure that's Adama Traore. Now he finds Dominic Solanke, who's actually a pretty good player here for Bournemouth. But Saliba with a good take. Finds Cedric. Cedric finds Ramsdale. Ramsdale does a big long kick, only to find Smith. Christie finds Solanke. Solanke finds Rothwell. Now here's Rothwell with the ball. Rothwell shoots, but Ramsdale saves this one. And we're obviously going to make a substitution. This time, Saliba is going to be going off here for Teddy. And Clive actually goes in for Rothwell, I'm pretty sure. We'll see the substitution at the top left. But we'll see. So at this stage, Bournemouth has a corner. It's Rothwell that actually gets subbed off. In for Clivert. Sorry for this mild cough that I have. It's always been there, but don't worry. Here's Dewsbury Hall. But Rob Holding has it. Finds Ramsdale. I think it's better for Rob Holding to actually be as a super sub in terms of a defender. Well, technically, in the substitution, then actually be a starter. Now here's Dewsbury Hall. Still Dewsbury Hall. But what a tackle here from Taney. Taney finds Martinelli. Still Martinelli finds Camavinga, who still has a little bit of stamina left. It's Camavinga. Still Camavinga, and as you can see at the top right, Man City has already scored a goal. Thanks to Dembele. But forget about this one. Saka just already scored a brace. But I'm pretty sure that was Ousmane Dembele that scored the goal here for Man City. But it was actually Bukayo Saka that actually scored the goal here for us, for Arsenal. And I'm pretty sure it was a Camavinga assist. Not gonna lie. That's his second assist. I'm telling you. And as you can see, Cedric goes off here for Declan Rice. So Declan Rice might actually be going defensive this time. But it doesn't matter. There's only 13 minutes to go. Now here's Solanke. Finds Traore. Zinchenko has it, but Camavinga takes the ball. Finds Saka. Saka finds Jesus. Jesus finds Saka. This could be a chance for a hat-trick. But Saka finds Martinelli. Martinelli tries to shoot. As usual, he scuffs this one up. He's like the next Kai Havertz. I'm telling you. This time Martinelli is actually the one in the fraud list. He's trying to find He's trying to find these ones on target, but it's just not coming up for him. The only thing that he's doing is basically assisting. But come on, man. Martinelli, you're better than this. But anyway, goal kick has already been awarded here for Bournemouth. Now here's Billing. Still Billing. Finds Kluivert, and as you can see right here, Man United has already scored the goal. I think. Well, this was Dos Santos that actually scored the goal for one of those teams. Pretty sure it was Man United. But as you can see, Bournemouth has already got a consolation goal. I actually didn't see who's the goal scorer because I get distracted at the ones at the top right. But I don't know why goals keep on coming every time when there is a scoreline update at the top right. But it was actually Kluivert. I'm pretty sure that's Patrick Kluivert's son who actually scores the goal here for Bournemouth. But it doesn't matter as we actually have the lead. The damage is already done here for Bournemouth. As for once, we will be recovering after that huge, humiliating defeat to Spurs. Here's Declan Rice. Finds Martin Odegaard. It's Odegaard. Still Odegaard. Still Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard. He gets completely bullied, but it doesn't matter as stoppage time is already added. It's Dewsbury Hall. Still Dewsbury Hall. Still Dewsbury Hall. Finds Christie. This could be a chance here for Bournemouth, but I think time might actually be out. It is. Holding just clears this one away, and that's that. We get the job done over Bournemouth. We recover after that humiliating defeat to Spurs. And we actually responded in that Bournemouth match. But the man of the match has definitely gone to Gabriel Jesus. He was the one that actually was creative, scoring 2 goals and assisting one player. He assisted that Fabio Vieira goal. Big credit to him. But it's full time, Arsenal 5, Bournemouth 2. But let's take a look at the highlights here. So Jesus was actually the goal scorer here for Arsenal. Not surprised. And then the Fabio Vieira goal. And then the 77th minute here from Bukayo Saka. I'm pretty sure that was the assist from Kamavinga. Saka scoring a brace. The number 7. But then Kluivert scoring the consolation goal here for Bournemouth. But obviously it was too little and too late. And that's how we got the job done over Bournemouth. 5-2. And we're going to do the post-match interview. So Everton draws to Luton Town. Newcastle has the lead over Burnley. And these are the results here. The rest of the results given. But let's take a look at the post-match interview here.
Just a moment of your time.
And it's Arteta who's actually a very happy man. But let's see what the questions will be to him. A great win and a great performance here from Jesus. So I think we're going to go. He capped a good team display. Of course, Jesus' performance and his goals were what caught the eye. But I think it's important to credit the rest of the team too. At Arsenal, we know we're all in it together. It looked today as if AFC Bournemouth weren't even going to be able to put your team under pressure. And the 5-goal margin proved that. A comfortable win. Why do you think AFC Bournemouth were never able to match you? It's not up to me to give advice to our opponents. They just couldn't handle us today. We were great going forward. I know our lads will let the win go to their heads though. There'll be more difficult games in the future. Up against Bournemouth again. Your team was able to turn things around pretty spectacularly. Great, but what did you do differently today? You were able to turn things around. It's always about hard work as usual. It's not so much about doing things differently, it's about doing things better. We had a plan for how to deal with the opposition, and today the lads followed instructions to the latter.
Really appreciate that. That's all the questions we have for you.
So that was the match here, the Bournemouth game. And our next game is against Zurich at Union Park. But as you can see, let's take a look at the invoice, the inbox here. See if anything. And as you can see, Premier League Player of the Month is already in the shortlist. We will take a look at that. Oh, it's the youth squad here. Oh, I'm pretty sure this must be the Youth Academy prodigy. Alright. Let's take a look at that first. So here's Vicente Martinez from Bolivia. Doesn't have the potential, but he'll be an 82. But then we have Leonard Bernier, who's actually going to be a 90 rated. Potential would be a 90 rated player. That's Bernier. Here's Julian Gomez, a Mexican. He doesn't have the potential, obviously. His potential will be 70 rated. Lino Zapata, 93 rated would be his potential. Just 15 years. Diogo Miranda. And then Jamie Nesbitt. So these are our youth academy players. We will be thinking of promoting them to the senior squad. So yeah. But let's take a look at the news here for... Yep, our assist leader. So obviously Camavinga is now the assist leader. 6 assists in 7 matches. Assists per match 0.86. Average match rating 7.3. I told you Camavinga is completely deadly in terms of centre midfield. I told you we trusted on Camavinga. That's the reason why Arsenal are cruising. But anyway, that was the reason why we didn't actually compete. Because Partey, yeah, he's good, but he's also aged. He's 30 years, and that's the reason why we actually put him in the bench. But Partey was actually a bit sad about that. He was unhappy in the bench. He didn't deserve to be in the bench after the performance he's given. But yeah, our next game is against Zurich. And that's our next Europa League match. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And we'll be back for our next video, our next episode. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back. And just as we witnessed, we finally get the job done over Bournemouth after losing to Spurs. This was actually a recovery thing since our defeat to Spurs, early in the Premier League match. But yeah, it was because of our brilliant performance here from Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, and Fabio Vieira, who actually scored his debut goal for Arsenal. That actually took the cake here, and that actually cemented our performance. And also Eduardo Camavinga, piling 2 assists. Really, he was like a machine. He basically tries to assist, with his vision, and that's the reason why we cruised over Bournemouth. We were dominating. We were in control. That's the reason why. But yeah, apart from this, we did concede 2 goals, but apart from this, we're just too good. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Our next match will be the Europa League match as we take on FC Zurich. Yes, pretty sure it's one of the Swiss clubs. So yeah, I really cannot wait for this one. But please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel as it means a lot to me. So yeah, it really motivates me, and because of less views, I really feel less motivated and I can't even make videos for you. And some of the videos you like it, some of the videos you don't, some of the videos you like. But yeah, that's why I'm telling you to please subscribe to my channel, as it really means a lot. I've seen a subscriber lately, so whoever is subscribed to my channel and whoever has that F Sports thingy, that channel, I would really like to thank that person who have subscribed to my channel, because it really motivated me, and that's how I'm still not giving up and I'm still making awesome videos for you guys. So yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blasty here, signing off.